It is thanks to the nervous system that man can think, feel, and think. And not just as humans, but all living beings in general. The brain is also part of it, but impulses are transmitted through the body by the finest nerve fibers that run through the entire body. Their total length is astounding, as is their sensitivity. Facts about the nervous system. Decisions can be made not only by the brain, which is its center, but also the spinal auxiliary. When something happens and your reflexes are triggered, it is the spinal cord that intervenes. Impulses through the nervous system are transmitted by electricity. By the way, platypus have developed a unique sensitivity in the course of evolution. These animals hunt at night, they have poor eyesight and sense of smell and hearing too, but they amazingly accurately feel the electrical contractions of their muscles, and unmistakably calculate the direction and distance to the prey. The human nervous system requires a sufficient amount of water in the body in order to work properly. In the case of dehydration, the efficiency of its work decreases. The human body has more nerve cells than there are people living on Earth. Without exception, all the senses are directly connected with the nervous system. Their job is to inform it about what is going on. The brain, the center of the human nervous system, can store about 1 petabyte, 1 million gigabytes, of information. The human higher nervous system differs favorably from computers in that it processes many tasks not sequentially, but simultaneously. In the usual mode, the human brain uses only 30 to 40% of its capacity. If you start to think about something, the load on the nervous system immediately increases. Many different diseases can arise from excessive nervous tension, but not all, as some incompetent specialists claim. The total length of nerve fibers in the body of an adult reaches 75 to 80 kilometers. This is approximately enough to wrap around the Earth twice along the equator. Interesting facts about the equator. The speed of transmission of impulses through the human nervous system reaches 300 kilometers per hour. The resulting delay is so small that we simply do not notice it. There are about 100 billion neurons in the human brain, but their size is very small. If all of them were laid out in a line, its length would be about 1,000 kilometers. The cells of the nervous system are larger than any other cells in our bodies. Often it is problems with the nervous system that cause developmental delays. About 20% of the world's population has some kind of problem with the nervous system. Fortunately, in most cases they are not too serious. The center of the human nervous system is the brain, but in some extinct animals, for example dinosaurs of certain species, the spinal cord was better developed than the brain. Interesting facts about extinct animals. Fatigue is not always the result of physical exertion. It can also arise from overstrain of the nervous system or stress. In all mammals, except marsupials and monotremes, bundles of nerve fibers connect the hemispheres of the brain, which are called the corpus callosum. The hemispheres of the above families are also connected, but they do not have the corpus callosum. The science that studies the nervous system combines many other sciences, and does not have a generalized name. Most often it is equated with neurobiology, but sometimes it is simply called neuroscience. The most complex nervous system is in humans, and the most primitive is in cnidarians, related to jellyfish sea creatures, which number about 11,000 species in the world.